Hello and welcome to this video. This is the first episode of me starting a renovation of an investment property I have out on the countryside. Before jumping into the facts of the property which I'm going to do in the video here, I just wanted to welcome you on board, and I hope that you will be following along the project that we are going to run here. As you can see from this intro speak I'm doing right now, my hair is a bit longer than it is actually on the video that you're going to see, meaning that I'm recording this quite a long down the line. The first few bits of this video actually did 3 months ago, back in December. We're right now sitting in the beginning of March, and I am going to document the entire process of this renovation, where we take it from the state of where the apartment was to where I actually want it to be, so that we can rent it out to some new people that can have a new enjoyable home to live in out in the area of where I'm from and where I used to do primary school and where my parents still live. But what's important for you to know is that this is completely new to me. Filming, doing a renovation, editing, anything in between. Therefore, I hope that you will see a great improvement throughout the entire process on all the different aspects, everything from DIY to also the way that these videos are structured. But I do have the mentality about going into projects like these that I might not have tried it before, but I am sure I can figure out how to do it if I just throw myself out on the deep end. And that's sort of like the mentality that I've taken on this entire approach. So enough chit-chatting from my side. I hope that you'll be following along the journey. If you have any questions, any comments, or anything you want to know, drop it in the comment section below, and I'll be more than happy to get back to you. But from that, I will jump back in time to Rune 3 months ago, and he will take it from here. Enjoy. Just closing the door because it's a bit late at night, but here we are for the first time after we've taken over the apartment, or the small flat that we're going to be renovating for the next couple of months. It's going to be a project that we're going to do on the side, and I figured I might as well just give you a quick tour of how the apartment's looking right now. So as you can see, when you enter into the building, you enter into the kitchen. You can see I've already gotten a lot of my different tools set up here, already ready for work. It's a bit late on a Friday evening. I don't want to disturb the other tenants, so hopefully we will not make too much noise. But we'll be working on this in this weekend. Now we're just before Christmas, and we'll be working also over the first few months of January, February. I'm not too sure how good the phone is at picking up this bathroom, but as you can see, it's a bit outdated. I got this apartment, or this entire property, about a year and a half ago, and as you can see, this is the current state of it. I want to fully redo the bathroom. I want to modernize it. I want to rip out the tiles and replace it with new ones, get a new toilet, get a new sink, get new basically everything. Most of these walls, the inside walls, I believe to be plasterboards. So what we need to do is we need to do a skim coat on top of that. The kitchen, I want to redo the entire thing. I need to be better at doing this sort of like recording so that you can see everything. But I want to redo the entire kitchen. I think that one is probably about 30 to 40 years old, so it's also quite outdated. You could see, I'm not too sure how much it picks up on the camera. It might be better on seeing right here. So the previous tenants, they were both smoking, and they were having a big golden retriever inside. And despite me being a dog person, I prefer my tenants not to have any animals inside. You can see now I'm entering into the living room. So this entrance of the apartment is actually on the first floor of the building. It's a 3 or 2-story building. So you've got the ground floor, you've got the first floor, and then you've got the second floor. And this apartment here connects to the second floor, so it's the first and the second floor. And you can see there's carpet in here. We want to rip that out and redo the entire flooring. I think most of the finishes that you see up here in the corner is not looking too good, so I want to rip out all of these small finishes. I want to change the element that's sitting here beneath the windowsill. I want to change the floorboards. I might as well put some light on here. So I want to change the floorboards that you can see going around here. And I think all of it, what we've investigated so far, is that the walls here are plasterboard. So you've got the outer wall, and then you've got a layer in between. Then the previous owner have built up a wall and plasterboard it. So they built up a skeleton of timber, insulated the thing, and then they've added the plasterboard. And what they've done is, I'm not so sure if you can see here on the video, is they've added this kind of, I don't know what's called. I believe you can see it here now on the video. This sort of like textural thing. Just pausing the video real quick here. It's called glass fabric wallpaper, and it's a wallpaper that you add out on the plasterboards to make it stronger and more solid. However, I don't like the look of it. I think it's outdated, so I want to get rid of it entirely, and then we just skim coat and paint the walls on top of the skim coat. Now back to the then you've got quite a nice staircase going up here to the second floor. Now you can't see anything, of course, but if I go up here, also sorry about it being right dark, but you can see here I see I think many of the finishes are not looking too good, so I want to rip out all of these floorboards. You've got these beams up here. I think they're in an awful color. So, and you've also see they've got some small insect attack up here. I think all the insects have died, but I want to sand them down and, I don't know, treat them in the way that you're treating it. Here you can see the sort of plan we've done for this room, but it's a big and nice, oh, you can't see anything at all. See if I can get this one to work. One hand, it's a bit hard. As you can see, it's quite a nice area, quite a nice and big area. You've got that small room over here in the corner. I want to rip that one out, but it's just to give you a bit of introduction of the apartment here. It's 79 square meters, 3 rooms, so 2 here up on the second floor, and as you can see, it's quite well suited for a children family, perhaps a single mom that's living with a kid, 2, maybe 3 kids. She would be able to stay here. So this is, in a nutshell, I want to get rid of these because I think they're just wasting up a lot of space, these cupboards, or what do you call them, that you have standing up here. So we want to get rid of those. I am debating with myself whether I should take up this flooring. This is just some laminate flooring that's been put on top of it, but I think when the finish is that bad as it is, it might also be quite badly done, all of it. Then you've got the carpet here on the staircase, which is good for sound proofing when you're walking up and down, which is obviously very good. But if you look at the condition of it, it is looking rather awful, and it smells of smoke because the previous tenants were smoking. Yes, so we'll be doing the entire apartment here, and I can tell you that this is the first time I'm going to be redoing an apartment. I've never done it before. It's my first investment property. I'm quite keen into property development. I think by adding value to apartments like these or buildings like these, you can definitely make a living, and I want to do that for long-term goals. And I'll be getting a lot of help from my family, my friends. I'm from a family of a lot of tradesmen. I'm by no means a tradesman myself. I studied university, so my family is often picking at me because they don't think I can hammer a nail in a ship without breaking both parts. So it'll be quite fun to do this entire apartment, and I'll be doing most of it with myself and my girlfriend, who'll be helping along. So you'll get to see a lot of us doing time lapses and that kind of thing. And in all fairness, we'll do the best we can, and we're quite optimistic about it. My dad think we've taken on quite a bigger project, but I still think that is manageable, and I've got the mentality towards the entire project that that is quite similar to what the actually one of my childhood heroes was. It's a Swedish childhood hero or childhood character called Pippi Longstockings. And Pippi Longstockings is always saying, all right, I've never tried that before, so I'm sure I'm good at it. And that's sort of like the mentality that we're going to approach this build with. But follow along, it's going to be an awesome journey, and I will try to document as much as I can. I've never tried filming, never tried editing, but again, following the same mentality, never tried it before, so I'm sure I can do it. And similar to that, I hope that it's going to be good with the build. But we might as well jump into it and get started with the first thing, which is actually going to be here in the living room. So if I go a bit front here, so what I want to do is I want to rip out that carpet that you see there. I want to get rid of that old chair. See, this is where it starts to become a bit difficult. I want to get rid of that chair. So right now my girlfriend's back picking up a trailer. It's 10:30 in the evening, so we are trying not to disturb the other tenants too much. So we're going to rip up that carpet, and I think there's something beneath it that we need to get rid of as well. The dumpster is open 24/7 in Denmark, so I can take it to the renovation center at any time and we can get rid of the stuff. So I think we'll crack on until midnight, and then I'll see if my girlfriend's ripping my head over for staying up that late, because we've both been to work the entire day, so we'll see. But it's going to be good project. So let's dive into it. Okay friends, that's a wrap for the first episode. I hope that you enjoyed it and that you think this project is as exciting as I think. Just a funny curiosity here is that I went and tried to search the internet for that famous saying that I just expressed there at the end of it, saying that I've never tried that before, but I'm sure I can figure out how to do it. But I've actually just discovered that Pippi Longstocking has never said it. So I might come short here because I wanted to add that in at the very end. However, that is still the mentality, and I think that this entire project is doable by having that mindset towards the entire thing. So please, if you think this is brilliant, follow along the journey. The best you can do is simply just to interact and engage with me. I'm trying to build a small community here. I'm following quite a few YouTube channels already myself that are having these small communities. So I'm more than happy to answer all questions and engage with you guys, because I think the power of everyone will have a much bigger brain and have so many good suggestions as to what we can do with this apartment. So please feel free to drop some comments in the section below. And then the second episode is actually already going to be out, so you can jump into the playlist here next to me, where you will see the next video coming. Otherwise, it's automatically hopefully going to play if you're already in the playlist. So I'll catch you in the next one. See ya. Bye.